Welcome back to BrewFix, where coffee meets craftsmanship. If you've ever pulled a shot that started beautifully, sweet, balanced, promising, and then somehow finished harsh, bitter, or hollow, you've experienced one of espresso's most frustrating realities. Espresso doesn't just improve until it's done. It peaks, and then it gets worse. Today, we're breaking down why espresso quality follows this rise and fall pattern, what science says about the extraction peak, and why most people miss the exact moment when quality starts to collapse. Espresso extraction is not linear. One of the biggest misconceptions in espresso is assuming extraction improves steadily over time. It doesn't. Coffee compounds dissolve at different rates. Early extraction delivers acids and aromatics. Mid-extraction brings sugars, oils, and body. Late extraction pulls bitter and astringent compounds aggressively. The result is a curve, not a straight line. Quality climbs toward a peak, then declines rapidly once late-stage compounds dominate. The flavor peak happens before extraction is finished. Science shows that the most pleasant balance of sweetness, acidity, and body occurs before all extractable material is dissolved. Extraction yield keeps rising after flavor peaks, which is why shots can look and measure better while tasting worse. This disconnect is why chasing longer shots or higher yields often destroys flavor. Why the decline happens so fast. Once espresso passes its peak, negative compounds accumulate quickly. Bitter phenols and astringent elements extract faster than sugars at this stage. The sensory decline is sharp, not gradual. This is why espresso can taste great at 1 second and noticeably worse just a few seconds later. Flow instability accelerates the drop. As extraction progresses, the puck weakens. Channels open, fines migrate, and resistance collapses. Water accelerates through compromised paths, massively over-extracting localized areas. Even if total shot time looks normal, parts of the puck are already far past the quality peak. From a BrewFix diagnostic standpoint, this is where most shots are lost. Why you often don't notice the peak. The espresso is hot. Crema masks bitterness. Taste perception lags behind chemistry. By the time your brain registers the decline, the shot has already crossed the line. This delayed feedback is why people consistently overshoot the peak without realizing it. Machines can push espresso past the peak automatically. Temperature overshoot, pressure spikes, and slow valve closures all extend extraction beyond the flavor peak, without the user doing anything wrong. This is why machine condition, cleanliness, and calibration matter just as much as technique. The system can quietly ruin the shot after it was already good. Why more control often makes things worse. When people sense decline, they respond by extracting longer, grinding finer, or increasing dose. These actions push extraction further into the negative zone. Instead of stabilizing quality, they accelerate collapse. The science is clear. Once the peak is passed, no correction improves flavor. What professionals optimize instead? Professionals don't try to maximize extraction. They try to capture the peak consistently. That means stable grinding, predictable flow, controlled temperature, and stopping extraction early enough to preserve balance. Espresso quality isn't about how much you extract. It's about when you stop. Espresso doesn't fail because it wasn't extracted enough. It fails because it was extracted too far past its best moment. Once you understand where quality peaks and why it collapses, espresso stops feeling random. At BrewFix, we teach you how to read that moment and stop before it's gone. BrewFix, keeping your coffee machines running and your mornings caffeinated.